Hey there, my name's Gareth Pon. I'm a filmmaker, photographer, creative consultant, and I also just happen to have a really big following on Instagram. I've really just always loved being able to tell a story and give a different perspective, and I always try and do that whenever I capture photos, not only for my Instagram but just in general. Like whenever I capture images, whenever I shoot films, I always try to integrate something that touches you emotionally. And I like to believe that a lot of people who are fans of my work see that as well whenever they take a look. I love that mobile photography has actually sort of flattened the level of photography because everyone can do it now. So what that means is that if you are a traditional photographer, you've really just got to up your game and perfect your trade and medium a lot more. In the Instagram space, there's a lot of photographers who have taken a bit of a backlash at it. And it's always a bit entertaining for me because I come out of traditional photography and film, so I've seen both ends of it. And to be honest with you, if I'm allowed to say it and probably offend a few people, is the photographers who are intimidated by the platform are the ones who should be intimidated by it. It's those photographers who I found who are embracing the platform and using it to its full potential, who are the ones who are really just figuring out the space, embracing mobile photography, embracing the change. So whenever I get asked who my favorite Instagrammer is, it's always a tricky one because if I don't name certain people, then some people could get offended. But there's this one guy in Portland, his username is Ryan Moorhead. He's just an artist of light and shadow. Like, I got the privilege of meeting him when I was in Portland, and he just understands light really well. His tip is always to just understand light, and that's really what capturing images is about. I've invested a lot of my time into Instagram purely because I believe South Africa is a beautiful country, and a lot of locals don't see that. And I would go into the city, I would capture a lot of derelict buildings, I'd shoot the streets, portrait photography, street photography, and try and capture elements of reality within our city. And then eventually that became more of a passion. We started doing things called Insta Meets, where we would organize these group meetups within the city, and once again just give people the opportunity not only to meet each other, but to be able to capture parts of the city that they have never seen before within a safe space. And that's something that started in 2013, and it really has just snowballed, where every single city has an Insta Meet happening at least once a week. And it's given birth to a lot of other smaller communities, people who are really just seeking out what creativity is. I would say that Instagram has helped me in two ways to push that. Is firstly the exposure that I've gotten through Instagram and promoting myself on the platform, but also secondly, because I'm always looking for a photo to shoot, it's taught me how to compose and understand light a lot better. People always ask me, like, what do you shoot with? What is your main devices? And my answer to them all the time is whatever I've got in my hand. What's great about having a camera in my pocket is that I've got the opportunity to paint a brushstroke whenever I see a moment. It's there all the time. You've got your phone with you all the time. You've got a camera with you all the time. So it's the easeability of being able to just pull it out, take the photo, and put it away.